Welcome back to Hardball. The next category is the best inglorious exit from Trump world. President Trump, a man famous for firing people on television, is notorious for firing his West Wing staff from the comfort of a tweet. The first nominee is former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. The day after the November midterm elections, Trump was asked about Sessions' fate. Let's watch him.
And can you give us clarity, sir, on your thinking currently, now after the midterms, about your Attorney General and your Deputy Attorney General? Do they have long-term job security?
I'd rather answer that at a little bit different time. We're looking at a lot of different things, including cabinet.
Well, apparently a little different time was 2 hours later in a tweet naming his successor, Matt Whitaker, with Trump writing, "We thank Attorney General Jeff Sessions for his service and wish him well." The second nominee, former Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. Tillerson got a similar firing with Trump announcing his replacement in a morning tweet. But the Daily Beast reported that Chief of Staff John Kelly said he gave Tillerson a heads up on the news while Tillerson was on the toilet. And last, but certainly not least, former EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt. After months of increasingly bad headlines and questions over how he still had a job, Trump wrote, "I have accepted the resignation of Scott Pruitt as the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency. Within the agency, Scott has done an outstanding job." That's narrowing it down. We're back with our panel, Sam Stein, Jennifer Rubin, Jason Johnson, and Dana Milbank. Sam, what do you think? What's the worst, on the throne, or it's all done? Like,
why should we even bother talking about it? This is undebatable. It's not just because the Daily Beast reported it. To be announced that you were fired while on the can is the most inglorious,
so the general
dehumanizing,
are you sitting down?
This man was running ExxonMobil 2 years ago, and then to end in this fashion.
Now, it's not like they had footage of it, so that would have been.
Oh, we have a mental image that will never go away.
And John Kelly should get honorable mention because he got his. The guy who did the firing there, they had this nice agreement that he'd be on a Friday, that he'd be fired on a Monday, and Trump goes out and fires him on Saturday. So he had the disgrace too. But I think overall, if not the final moment for Jeff Sessions, the long bit, like Trump, tweet after tweet, like cut off his leg and then his arm and everything else. So it was the extended year-long disgrace, sort of punctuated by him just going like this.
and he was being rewarded for being the first guy to really rally to Trump in the beginning of the whole campaign. That was how he was being rewarded, Jeff Sessions.
Look, I respected Jeff Sessions for basically going through the Monty Python thing and losing an arm and a leg every single time. He just stayed because he was committed to whatever sort of abusive, regressive things he wanted to do with the law. But I think getting fired on the toilet, dying like Tyrion Lannister, just taking it through the heart when you're on the commode, that is the worst way to go. There is no, and I never thought Trump could do better than locking Omarosa out of the White House or kicking Reince Priebus out of the motorcade, but that was worse. This was the most inglorious way to get fired.
Wow, Jennifer.
You know, they gave us a mental image for the ages, so I don't know how it could be any worse.
Unfortunately, his family knows all about it. Okay, I'm going to give the award right now. It's been given to... Okay, you guys are really thinking about it. This is great. His best and glorious exit from the Trump world. Rex Tillerson fired on the toilet.
This was rigged.
That's probably going to be in his obituary. Anyway, this year also gave Trump a chance to use Twitter to fight with celebrities. Here are the nominees for Best Trump Celebrity Beef of 2018. First up, when Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon expressed regret about his lighthearted interview with Trump during the 2016 campaign, Trump went after the comedian, writing, "Jimmy Fallon now whimpering to all that he did the famous hair show with me where he seriously messed up my hair and that he would have done it differently because it is said to have humanized me." Well, he's taking heat. He called and said, "Monster ratings. Be a man, Jimmy." The second nominee is LeBron James. In an interview, the NBA star LeBron James accused President Trump of using sports to divide the country. And hours later, Trump wrote, "LeBron James was just interviewed by the dumbest man on television, Don Lemon. He made LeBron look smart, which isn't easy to do. I like Mike." Wow. Our final nominee, Oprah. Well, Trump wrote, "Just watched a very insecure," I've never seen her insecure, Oprah Winfrey, who at one point I knew very well, interview a panel of people on 60 Minutes. Trump added, "Hope Oprah runs so she can be exposed and defeated, just like all the others." Boy, everybody likes Oprah, and she's always secure. And LeBron James is really a heroic figure.
Right. I have to go with the LeBron James because he insulted not just one but two African Americans in the same tweet.
With
Now,
his usual meme, which is
Yes,
low
they're
IQ.
stupid.
Or
They're
that's the
stupid.
standard.
Right, exactly.
White women,
Stupid.
by the way, are not good looking.
Right, right.
no,
Not
okay,
pretty.
these are
Right, exactly.
memes, yeah.
But to get two people who are, by all accounts, very articulate, very intelligent people, very articulate, as Joe Biden would say. That was kind of a skill in getting two people in one tweet.
What do you think?
I think
LeBron
so,
and Oprah?
I really do, and I think because the economy of words, he was able to do it so quickly. And as I recall, he was right about to take a campaign swing to Ohio, which made it all the more foolish. It worked out very badly for him.
If you take it on Jimmy Fallon, who's the least political guy, he doesn't want to do politics, and bring him into the cage with him.
Here's the thing. He always picks the wrong kind of people to start fights with because you just look like a jerk for beating up on Jimmy Fallon. He's everybody's next door neighbor. But I would have to say it's LeBron James. And here's why. Because if you're going to insult people, if you're going to drop a diss track, the goal is to not have them end up looking better when you're done.
I love your idiom.
Yeah.
Drop a diss track.
Drop a diss track.
Okay.
That's when
So
you go
ahead of
out
me.
there, you just drop an album. And here, so Laura Ingraham gets famous because she goes on and says, "Shut up and dribble." LeBron takes "Shut up and dribble" and turns it into his own documentary series, where he'll probably get an Emmy out of it. And Don Lemon looked brilliant. Everyone who got involved in that tweet ended up being better because Trump screwed up.
Doesn't Ohio matter electorally anymore?
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, LeBron, even though he has subsequently left, I mean, he was a hero for coming
I'm going to just say my choice
He paid
here,
his dues.
Yeah, my choice here is not LeBron, though. My choice is Oprah, and for only reason because there are a few tweets that have as much projection as Trump accusing someone else of being very insecure. That tweet reeked of insecurity.
Yeah, why did he want to go back to the hair again?
I don't know. And, you know, his greatest crime was trying to humanize him. This is a sin in the eyes. So.
Fallon made a mistake of being nice to Trump.
Exactly.
That's like the worst
inexcusable.
dumb guy. Anyway, we're going to go with the winner. Best Trump celebrity beef, as our producers have decided, LeBron James.
There we go.
Anyway, up next, who gave the best concession speech of the year? And who wins the award for biggest suck-up to President Trump? There's an interesting category. This is Hardball, where the action is.